So 2025 has been an amazing year for stock market investing. However, there has been one investment that has actually destroyed the S&P 500, destroyed Nvidia, and many other companies you may have thought that was the best investment in 2025. And this is, of course, physical silver. So on the screen here, I have the iShares Physical Silver Fund, which allows you to track the price of silver pretty easily on apps like Trading 212. Now, as you can see over the past year, this fund has returned investors over 128%, which is so staggering that silver has a market cap now of over $4 trillion, which puts it just behind gold, which is not something that I think anyone would have predicted in 2024. Now, as you can see, gold itself has been doing really well over the past year, up by nearly 60% over the past year. Now, as you can see, gold itself has been doing really well too, up by nearly 60% over the past year. But maybe it's expected from gold, but silver, I don't think anyone thought silver was going to be such a big investment. So in this video, I just wanted to quickly explore what it was behind silver's recent success and to ponder whether or not this is going to continue, or are we in a massive silver bubble. So on Trading 212, you can actually get exposure to silver or gold or even both. And if you would like to sign up to Trading 212 and receive a free fractional share worth up to £100, then all you have to do is to use the link in the description box down below. Now, alternatively, if you've already signed up to Trading 212 over the past 10 days and haven't received your free fractional share, then all you have to do is to press the 3 horizontal line menu over here. Scroll all the way down until you see the section Use Promo Code. And in this section, just enter my code JUBAIR and you should receive a free fractional share. Now, between gold and silver, gold has always been the more valuable of the two precious metals. And as someone who has a PhD in biomaterials, it's important to understand that these metals alone do have quite a few inherent properties that gives them value. Whenever you're investing into something, you want to know that, the company or whatever it is actually has some value that it's giving to society. So when push comes to shove, you can actually do something with it, whether it's trade or use it in certain, priceless applications, for example, saving someone's life, or in electronics that are going to generate you more cash. Now, like I said, gold is usually seen as the more valuable material. Now, this has a lot to do with what it looks like. The gold color that you get from yellow gold is something that you can't get anywhere else. For example, silver looks very similar to something like titanium or, even sometimes stainless steel. So in terms of its value from just looking at it, its physical characteristics, it doesn't have the same thing gold has. Now, obviously, this isn't a lecture and I'm not going to go through every single material property of gold, but on the periodic table, it does have the symbol AG as opposed to AU, which is gold. Now, one of the things that makes gold and silver valuable is its high electrical conductivity. Silver has a very high electrical conductivity. Now, electrical conductivity is obviously very important for applications including electronics. Typically, in most electronics, we do use copper because it also has a high electrical conductivity. However, it's not as high as silver, but it is more readily available, and overall its price is lower, letting it be used more widespread in electronics. Now, it's important to know as a precious metal, silver is also very scarce. There's a limited supply on Earth for now, and that scarcity drives up price, similar to something like gold or even in the virtual world, Bitcoin. Now, in terms of its material properties, it has some material properties that are very similar to other metals. For example, its malleability and its ductility. These are usually only exclusive to metals, but we can use other metals if we needed ductility, for example. So silver and gold have been used for, centuries, if not millennia, as jewelry items because of the way they look and because, of course, of their malleability. Malleability is the ability to be basically, hammered or molded into shape. Not exactly, but kind of. Silver and gold are very inert metals, which means they don't actually react to the environment much over time, which makes it really good. They keep their material properties for longer. So it's important to know that, gold and silver have its scarcity. Now, one of the reasons why silver is up so much is because demand greatly outstrips supply. Supply is very limited. Silver miners right now cannot produce enough silver. Well, you can't produce silver. They can't mine enough silver for the huge demand, especially with the rise of electric vehicles. We need more metals such as silver, platinum, and many others. There are also fears that there will be further tariffs imposed by the President of the United States of America on such metals. So a lot of places around the world want to build up their supply of silver before such possible tariffs. Of course, there are going to be many many reasons as to why silver has gone up so much. One of the reasons, of course, is that interest rates are reducing in the United States of America, and that actually weakens the dollar, and so people are getting more gold and silver as a hedge against that. With global tensions being so high, silver and gold reserves can act as a safe haven. You know, if something goes wrong, countries can use these precious metals for trade at a last resort. Now, recently we've seen the price of gold also surging, and silver going up also makes sense in terms of that. We may well actually be in a bubble with both of them, but because gold is going up so high, people want to actually get an investment that they think will mirror gold. Although silver and gold aren't exactly the same in terms of material properties, gold is slightly more superior. Now, because the two metals are quite similar in their material properties, if gold's price is so high, it makes sense to substitute it with silver. But because a lot of companies are also doing the same thing, going for silver instead of gold, this has caused the price of gold to, surge uncontrollably. So make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next video.